This is Get It Together P904/37.
Get it together, all together, now let's have a good time. Put your hands together with mine. Get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door. Get it together. Get it together. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there wasn't such a thing as a rock and roll show. You had to stay at home and listen to the radio. Then came a man with a rocking guitar, found himself a beat and he played it near and far. Everybody danced and sang and let the good times roll. Again, 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 again. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it again? Again and 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 again. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it again? He traveled around the world in a rock and roll band, sounding like a child with a guitar in his hand. Everybody dance and sing and let the good times roll. Nobody cared about the clothes he would wear. Nobody cared about the color of his hair. Everybody came to see and let the good times roll. Again, again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it again? Again, again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it again?
Great, thanks very much. That was Roy opening the show there with again and again and again and
Yeah,
again.
and thanks very much again and again and again for sending in all your requests.
Right, yeah, but sad to say, most of the requests for birthdays are coming in a bit late. Like this one for Joanne of Selly Oak, who was 14 last month, and the request was from her mum and dad. That's Mr. and Mrs. Manison.
Well, better late than never, Joanne, and I hope you got lots of cards, because here for you now are the Telegrams with their current single, Oh Baby Please.
Bow, 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 doody wop, bop, doo wah. Doody wop, doo wah. Doody wop, bop, doo wah. Doody wop, bop, doo wah. Oh, baby, please, don't stay away too long. Come back to my arms, right back where you belong. You know I love you, and that I want you to be my girl. Whoa, 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 whoa.
A new band from London there called the Telegrams, and that's their very first single, and it's called Oh Baby Please. Really catchy, isn't it? Hope it does well, fellas. Okay, it's request time again now, and here's a request for Nick Disco Groover Money and Mark Funky Fan Bowles of Benson, Oxford. And they are great Linda Get It Together Fletcher fans.
And one here for Peter Grubb, who was 21 last Friday, and that's from your sister Shirley, Peter, and the rest of the family. Also for Mr. and Mrs. Hyam's anniversary, which is tomorrow. Also for Auntie Anne and Gran and Grandad Rolls and Nana Hyam from Pamela, Jeanette and Vanessa Hyam. Roy.
So, for all of you, here's Linda with a song that was a recent hit for Cliff Richard, and it's called My Kind of Life.
Right from early days, from the moment I was born, I would take my guitar in the early, early morning, go down to the fields and play. Yeah, yeah. Sitting down there in the long grass drumming, I could see the people for miles around coming. They hear me sing my music and play. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my days. Just playing. Well, I made it to the city, just me and my guitar. That is where I found this freaky little bar, and I sat down on the stage and played. Yeah, yeah. Well, up came a man who said it wasn't plastic. He wanted me to sign away my life or something drastic. All I wanna do is play. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my days. Just playing. We're sitting down there in the long grass drumming. I could see the people for miles around coming. They hear me sing my music and play. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can keep all your money and the places that go with it. All I want is freedom and no cash could ever get it. All I wanna do is play. Yeah. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, my kind of life. Yes, and I like it. Well, that's been my kind of life, yeah. And I wouldn't spend it anywhere other than sitting down somewhere playing away my days. Just
Thanks very much, Linda. That was great. Now, we get a lot of letters saying that there's not enough of Linda on the show. So we're going to put that right here and now. So for all Linda fans, but especially for Karen May Turner of Alsager, Stoke-on-Trent, because a request comes from her mum and all her relations with love and best wishes, and of course from all of us as well. So here's Linda once again with the Mike Moran Band taking us up to the break with That'll Be the Day.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Well, that'll be the day when you made me cry. Well, you say you're gonna leave me. I know it's a lie. Oh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, you give me all your loving and your true loving, all your loving kisses and your money too. Well, you know you love me, baby. Or still you tell me maybe that someday. Well, I'll go. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Well, that'll be the day when you made me cry. Well, you say you're gonna leave me. I know it's a lie. Oh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, you keep a shot star. He shot it at your heart. So if we ever part, then I you see you're gonna leave me. I know it's like, oh, that'll be the day when I die. Woo! Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Well, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave me. I know it's like, oh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day. Ooh, that'll be the day.
Get It Together P904 stroke 37 part 2 take 1.
Went away and left a long time ago. And now you're knocking on my door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. No, no. I hear you knocking. Go back where you've been. I begged you not to go, but you said goodbye. Now you're telling me all those lies. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. No, no. I hear you knocking. Go back where you've been. You better get back to your used to be. 'Cause your kind of loving ain't good for me. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking. Go back where you've been. Told you way back in '52 that I would never go with you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. No, no. I hear you knocking. Go back where you've been.
Great, thanks very much. That was Mike and the fellas there with the old Dave Edmunds hit called I Hear You Knockin'.
I know, it was me knee. Anyway, we've got a request now for a birthday and a farewell all at the same time. And it's from Mrs. Agnes Morrow of Downpatrick in Ireland. And it's for her sister, Mrs. Grace Daly's birthday, which is today. Happy birthday, Mrs. Daly. And it's also a goodbye to her mother-in-law. I bet Les Dawson would have something to say about that. Anyway, her name is Mrs. Madeline Morrow, and she goes to New Zealand today. Bon voyage, Mrs. Morrow.
Yes, smashing. And also we've got a request here for Mr Branton of Skegness, and this is from his wife. And for you all, here is Keith Chegwin with his latest single. It's called Destiny.
In a straight line, I gotta find me some peace of mind. I've got a dark cloud on my door. It's raining trouble like I've seen before. Life ain't worth living in my town. Backstabbing neighbors don't want me around. They live on pills and drink cold beer. Their clique is set, they don't want me near. Some peace of mind. I got a dark cloud on my door. It's raining trouble like I've seen before. Destiny, I don't know what will become of me. There must be some place I'd rather be. Somewhere forever my heart can't see. Destiny, I don't know what will become of me. Someplace I'd rather be, somewhere forever my heart can't see.
Thanks very much, Keith Chegwin. I wonder if Keith would swap his destiny for anybody else's. I shouldn't think so, he's doing so well at the moment. And incidentally, that song was written for Keith by Liverpool Express. Hope it does well for you, Keith. Right, we've had so many requests for Showaddywaddy again, and I know a lot of you requesters were disappointed when your names didn't go up on the screen last time. So here for you all are some of you requestees. And Carol Wells of St Anne's, a request from Linda Taylor. Billy, Andy and Bruce of Trimdon Station, County Durham, from their sister Janet. And a request for Suzanne Doe of Woolston from her friend Elaine Gray. Mike?
And for Karen Dean of Fleet from her friend Amanda Hobbs, Mrs. Lazelle of Basildon from her daughter Julie, Michael Lee of Reading from his friend Stephen, Julie, Joanne and Mark Bream of Nuneaton from their mum.
Here's Showaddywaddy for you all.
Pretty little angel lies. Pretty little angel lies. Pretty little angel, pretty little angel, pretty little, pretty little, pretty little angel. Little angel lies.
Angel eyes, I really love you so. Angel eyes, I'll never let you go. Because I love you, my darling angel eyes.
Little angel lies.
Angel eyes. darling angel eyes.
Pretty little angel eyes.
Fantastic group, Showaddywaddy, with their current hit single, Pretty Little Angel Eyes.
Right, which brings us up to time to go time, but we'll be back again next week. Don't forget to join us, will you?
Yeah, join us next week because requests are included from Edinburgh, Blackburn and Scarborough. So look in, because it might be your town next.
Right, and we're going to leave you this week with our signature tune, Get It Together, but with a bit of difference. We've got our mate from the other side, Keith here, who's going to help us out. This is Get It Together. We'll see you. Bye.
Get it together, all together, now let's have a good time. Put your hands together with me. Get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door. Get it together. Come join the party, come join in the fun. Come and dance to the band, play the game, everyone. We got rock, we got soul, we got old, we got new, but we don't have a thing without you. Have a good time. Put your hands together with mine. Get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door. Come tell your friends we got plenty of room. We got stars who will sing you your favorite tune. You'll be more than amazed by the things that you see. Satisfaction is our guarantee. Get it together, all together, now let's have a good time. Put your hands together with mine. Get it together. Hey, we got a few surprises in store. Just put your head round the door.